Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab here, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. As the lefty gets to work. Missed with a changeup. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch inside. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And a foul ball. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in for the out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he grabs it in foul ground.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Save!
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Isaac Paredes now. And that's down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Slap the other way. Foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back. Tattooed and gone. He powers that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Slice to right. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop,
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Key Brian Hayes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-1 now. And another ball.
2-1.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Diaz. One gone, bottom half of the first. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Diaz makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pirates leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Gonzalez back to work. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Kicks and deals. That's in there, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Zach Eflin will hit next. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
So the batting order turns over. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The Rays leading by 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
That ball's foul.
Yeah, there's the strike. Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second with 1 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Grandal, the runner at second with 1 away. The 1-1. And a foul ball, third base side. Righty to the plate. And downstairs. Out to short. Caballero throws to first in time.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you've got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Gets the outside corner with that one. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Mejia down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ahmed Rosario.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. And a good eye there. And there's the automatic. Late on that fastball.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Yandy Diaz now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's through there for a strike. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
And now the lefty fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And that one cutting but missing down low. And a pitch. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage, but on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up, hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. Tellez, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Doubled his first time up. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 outs. Good eye right there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. And now, Marco Gonzalez.
The pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
And the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
The third baseman, number
So the
13.
Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball,
The
1
Pirates
strike.
trailing by 3 here in the last half of the 3rd. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out.
Now back, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hayes over at first with 1 away. And now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground to third. And that one handled. The throw to second is offline.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And he's already singled in this game. Fought off foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second. Safe there.
The shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
One out, bases full. In there, got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground. And foul ball. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Started to swing, held up.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Caballero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes the pitch.
Nope.
Misses outside, 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sliced hard but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
Over to first. Safe.
No, he's in
Good
there.
fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The center fielder,
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it.
He's safe.
Strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
now back.
Man at first, and now the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Right through there. Got it. That ends the frame. The Rays strand just the one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Eflin back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Bounce to the right. Diaz. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Grounded out his first time up. And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3. Second
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae. He's 0 for 1. That just misses. And that is ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. And he deals.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And he just beats him to the bag. What a play. And stepping in for the Rays, Ahmed Rosario. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
No strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock.
The first base is number 2.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And here it comes. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now the lefty to short, could be 2. Cruz tossed to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Pitch hitter coming on, number 19.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So the lineup flips over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That gets down for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The Pirates trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Shane Baz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Brian Reynolds here. 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Taj Bradley warming up for manager Kevin Cash. First and third, one down. Pickoff throw, back in there standing. Swing and a pop-up. Rosario in position. And there's two down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Quinn Priester. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Paredes in his third season, 25 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy.
And now it's going to be Randy Arozarena.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Ortiz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Oviedo warming up as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. And now 2-0. Down and in, moved his feet. .3-0 down.
Hey.
And there's ball four.
Take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Man at first with one gone. Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Arozarena leads off first with one away. Check on the runner. Arozarena gets back easily. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And the righty deals. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. First offering, and it just misses. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. That one to first, and it gets by him. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, one out. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Runners at first and second with one gone. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. On its way to the corner, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Tellez, and a double play ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taj Bradley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder.
The wind to the pitch. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Grandal now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And the right-hander deals. That misses. One ball, one strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Phil Maton warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. The Pirates down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. Chopper right side. Mejia gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44,
Rowdy Tellez digs in now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the inside edge. 2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 4-0. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Braxton Ashcraft out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason DeLay, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catching and batting 9, number 55. Jason.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Brandon Lau. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Curtis Mead. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Righty delivers. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Jonathan Aranda. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's going. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And
Johan Oviedo comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Austin Shenton. There's a strike. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. That one the other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left field.
anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. The Rays up big in this one here, the top half of inning number 7. And fires in a fastball at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Oh, 2 now. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rene Pinto, the runner on first with 2 gone for him.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now catching, number 50, Rene Pinto.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Brandon Lau. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Jonathan Aranda. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Austin Shenton. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, Johnny DeLuca. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Rene Pinto. He takes over behind the plate. Phil Maton on to pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now into the ball game on defense, Taylor Walls. He'll play second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-hwan Bae.
The second baseman, Ji-hwan Bae.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Number 55, Jason DeLay.
Here's the catcher, Jason DeLay, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Now a fly ball to right center. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Number 13.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Edward Olivares looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's inside. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Tosses across the first, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. So coming into the game now on defense, Sung-Chae Cheng. He's the new third baseman. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 1 for 3. Oviedo back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Holderman up and loosening in the pen. Chapman also throwing. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's towards center. Sawinski under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jose Siri getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he grounds one back up the middle. Sends it to first. Now 2 away.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air on the infield, settles under it, and that is that. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it though, 6-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Kelly.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So now a pinch hitter, Henry Davis. The pitch towards first. He handles it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pinch hitter coming on, Connor Joe. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Kelly is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Alexander warming up for manager Kevin Cash. There's a 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 2 outs. Breaking ball inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Right through there for a strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Misses off the plate, and a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. DeLuca brings it in with a nice running grab. Staying in the game on defense, Henry Davis. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound now after the double switch, and he moves into the third spot in the lineup. Michael A. Taylor, he's batting in the sixth spot. Now into the game, Alika Williams. He's in at shortstop. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Junior Caminero. And a pitch. Splits the plate, and that is strike one. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is down low. And another ball. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Tellez. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Taylor Walls.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Taylor Walls. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Outside low, and that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That's out to center field. On the move. Two down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Ball.
So now 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
The pitch.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 6 and the Pirates nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the ball game on defense, Greg Jones. He takes over in right. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Kanan Smith and Jigba.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
A little roller up along first. And he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty.
Nope.
Good eye in that
1.
spot. Lifted in the air, right center field. Series sizing it up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Last chance now for the Pirates. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates down to their final strike. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.